the planet of N3rth0u5 blazed. A neon jungle, towers pierced the sky, flying vehicles buzzed like insects drawn to a shimmering light. But tonight, a different spectacle unfolded. High above the city, two figures clashed, A5zard0n and Xzud0nrin. Their battle would decide the fate of N3rth0u5. A5zard0n was a behemoth, towering over the cityscape like a guardian of old. His presence was a testament to the marvels of modern engineering and the indomitable spirit of human ingenuity. Standing at an awe-inspiring height, his metallic frame glistened under the sun, casting long shadows over the streets below. The citizens looked up to him, both in awe and in reassurance, knowing that such a colossal figure was there to protect them from any impending danger. Forged from steel and righteousness, he was built to protect and serve, a symbol of hope in a world teetering on the brink of chaos. His creation was not just an engineering feat, but a beacon of hope for humanity. Every rivet, every bolt, meticulously placed to ensure he could withstand the harshest of battles. The engineers who built him poured their hearts and souls into his design, knowing that he would be the last line of defense against the forces of darkness. His movements were slow, deliberate, each step a calculated measure of power and precision. He was a force to be reckoned with, a titan among titans. Each motion, though seemingly slow, was filled with purpose. The ground trembled beneath his feet, and the air buzzed with the energy of his presence. He was not just a machine, he was a symbol of the resilience and strength of the human spirit. Each blow carried the weight of 1,000 suns, a testament to his immense strength and unwavering resolve. Xzud0nrin was his opposite in every way. Where A5zard0n was a beacon of light, Xzud0nrin was the shadow that lurked in the corners. Their clashes were not just physical but ideological, representing the eternal struggle between good and evil. Sleek, black, and almost invisible, Xzud0nrin moved with a grace that belied his deadly purpose. He was a shadow in the night, a whisper of danger. His design was the epitome of stealth and efficiency. Unlike A5zard0n, who announced his presence with every step, Xzud0nrin thrived in the shadows, striking fear into the hearts of those who dare to oppose him. He moved like a shadow, slipping through the cracks of the city unnoticed, his presence felt only in the aftermath of his swift and deadly attacks. His creators had designed him to be the perfect assassin, a silent predator that could infiltrate any stronghold and eliminate any target without leaving a trace. The city was his playground, and he knew every nook and cranny, every hidden alleyway where he could disappear in an instant. His attacks, swift and deadly, left no room for error. He was a master of precision, a harbinger of destruction. Each strike was calculated, each move rehearsed to perfection. His enemies never saw him coming, and by the time they realized the danger, it was already too late. The efficiency of his attacks was a chilling reminder of the cold, calculated nature of his existence. The two were a study in contrasts, a clash of ideologies and design philosophies. One a beacon of hope, the other a harbinger of doom. Their battles were not just about physical dominance, but about the very soul of the city. Each encounter was a test of their creators' visions, a battle to determine which philosophy would prevail. Locked in a battle for the ages, their conflict would determine the fate of the city and perhaps the world. The titans of technology, forever etched in the annals of history. Their story was one of epic proportions, a tale of heroism and villainy, of light and darkness. As they clashed, the very fabric of the city seemed to tremble, and the outcome of their battle would be remembered for generations to come. The titans of technology were not just machines, they were legends in the making. The battle raged on, high above the city streets, where the stormy clouds mirrored the chaos below. The sky was a battlefield, a canvas painted with flashes of lightning and the rumble of thunder, echoing the fierce conflict taking place. The air was thick with tension, as if the very atmosphere was holding its breath, waiting for the next explosive clash. A5zard0n, a towering robot, swung his massive fists with the force of a hurricane. Calculated to perfection. His blades flashed, leaving glowing trails in the air, like neon lights cutting through the darkness. A5zard0n roared in frustration, his anger growing with each missed attack. The night was alive with the glow of Xzud0nrin's blades, a mesmerizing display of skill and precision. Each slash was a work of art, a testament to his mastery of the blade. His blows found only air, the empty streets echoing with the sound of his fury. The silence of the deserted city was punctuated by the sound of A5zard0n's missed strikes, a haunting reminder of his growing frustration. It was a stark contrast to the chaos above, a moment of eerie calm amidst the storm. Xzud0nrin seemed to be toying with him, a confident smirk playing on his robotic lips as he effortlessly evaded each attack. His eyes gleamed with a mix of amusement and determination, a clear indication that he was in control. It was a game to him, a deadly dance where he held all the cards. The crowd below watched in terror, their eyes wide with fear and awe as the titanic clash unfolded above them, a battle of robotic titans amidst the clouds. They were mere spectators to a spectacle of power and skill, their hearts pounding in their chests as they witnessed the epic confrontation. The sky was their stage, and the city their arena, a place where legends were born and destinies were forged. But A5zard0n was not finished. He had a trick up his sleeve. From his arms, hidden plasma cannons emerged. They hummed with energy. Xzud0nrin, caught off guard, hesitated, his shadowy tendrils faltering. It was his fatal mistake. The plasma cannons fired. Beams of searing light engulfed Xzud0nrin, disrupting his dark aura. The sky lit up. The crowd gasped. Could this be the end? When the light faded, Xzud0nrin was gone. Vaporized. The battle had been fierce, a clash of titans that shook the very foundations of the city. The echoes of their struggle reverberated through the empty streets, a testament to the sheer power and determination of the combatants. But in the end, only one could stand victorious. The city held its breath, waiting to see who would emerge from the smoke and debris. Only a wisp of smoke remained. A5zard0n stood victorious. His eyes scanned the horizon, ensuring no remnants of the threat lingered. The air was thick with the scent of ozone and triumph. The battle had been long and arduous, but A5zard0n's resolve had never wavered. He had fought not just for himself, but for the countless lives that depended on his strength and courage. The city, once teetering on the brink of destruction, now stood as a testament to his unwavering dedication. His metallic body gleamed in the moonlight. Justice had prevailed. The moonlight reflected off his armor, casting an ethereal glow that illuminated the streets below. The city was safe once more. The silence of the night was broken only by the distant sounds of celebration, as the people of N3rth0u5 began to realize the magnitude of their hero's victory. The once dark and foreboding streets now seemed to shimmer with a newfound hope and promise. The city of N3rth0u5 erupted in cheers. Their champion had saved them. People poured into the streets, their faces alight with joy and relief. The nightmare was over, and hope had been restored. Families embraced, friends reunited, and strangers shared in the collective joy of survival. The city, which had been on the verge of collapse, now pulsed with life and energy. The gratitude of the people was palpable. A living, breathing entity that seemed to envelop A5zard0n as he stood among them. A new day dawned over the neon jungle, a day of peace. The first rays of sunlight pierced the darkness, heralding a new beginning. The city, once shrouded in fear, now basked in the promise of a brighter future. The neon lights that had once seemed so cold and unfeeling now glowed with a warm, welcoming light. The dawn brought with it a sense of renewal, a chance to rebuild and move forward. The people of N3rth0u5 looked to the future with hope and determination, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. A day secured by the might of A5zard0n. He stood tall, overlooking the city he had sworn to protect. His presence a reminder that justice, though hard-fought, would always prevail. As the sun continued to rise, casting its golden light over the city, A5zard0n knew that his work was far from over. But for now, he could take solace in the knowledge that he had made a difference. The city was safe, and its people could live without fear, and as long as he stood watch, justice would always have a champion.